Which, by the way, we're back. We definitely didn't do anything in the middle. We're recording now. I only missed a few minutes. I think in total, assuming I hit record when I first started streaming, between the two breaks, I've somehow missed 17 minutes of side conversation. But luckily, nothing too much happened in the game. So for those of you on the archive, you haven't missed much. I'm working on the tomb. I'm aware of the tomb. If you really want, you can set the windows as a mosaic. But again, no. I mean, I know what you're talking about. You can do the four corners thing. But three of the things are in one program. Either they all need to be separate, or then I like half and half. Then I would have half of a third going on. And then the little things get scrunched. This is why, no joke, I've mentioned it before, and I'm genuinely thinking about doing this come the end of the semester and going into the next year. I'm going to get a third monitor and have it over here by the camera in a vertical orientation and just have that do chat. And then what I could have over here is have it have the activity feed in the camera, shift that to one side, and then have the other half be the viewer requests. And that would be fine. As a matter of fact, I really don't even completely need the activity feed. Use Chrome, heathen, how dare you? Me? Me? Did you not see the bottom? Down there, I have Firefox, Chrome, and Thunderbird. I primarily have Firefox. There's a lot of things that only work using Chrome for some reason. And for the stream, I use Stream Elements, and I swear half the edits I make, if it's in Firefox, don't update right. So if I want to do any changes to the stream, the alerts and such, I have to do that through Chrome. There's just a lot of things you have to use Chrome for because programmers, for some reason, didn't make it work with Firefox. I don't know what goes into that, but they didn't. See, yeah, no, I need this to be automated somehow. Or pressure? I know what I need to do, and I didn't do it. Stop pumping manually. Stop pumping manually. I'm gonna bring that wall in. That wall's gonna come in there, be across, and the wall's gonna be there, there, and there. And the water will drip out diagonally, meaning it cannot pressure. As it cannot pressure, the water pressure cannot update all the way through vertically, meaning I can allow the pumps to be working 24/7 with limitless water and no risk of overfill because there'll be no pressure calculations or no real pressure calculations. It is to the same level, but it won't be getting shunted through as much by the screw pump. Hello again, Sandhills Bell. What with your crown, Homer, Santa, confused bunny, magic purple heart, wand? Yes. Also, welcome to stream, Judy100. Greetings, gamers. Opera butchers a lot of the site, though. Wait, what? Thank you so much for following, Judy100. If you so wish, you can get dwarfed.
Thank you so much.
By typing an exclamation mark DORF or DWARF. What's happening? No, I wasn't. Use Chrome, heathen. Chrome has memory leak problems. I don't leave Chrome open though. Like, I don't have Chrome running. Nothing right now is running Chrome. I don't know why you're trying to hate on me. I use Chrome rarely and to use certain programs. I agree. Join the Opera Galore. Opera butchers a lot of sites. No, I'm not using Opera. Firefox is the way to go. No one launched Chrome. My battery life has had was the most efficient besides Opera. There is a different version of Chrome that is nicer. There's like a security Chrome. I forget what it's called though. You got Dwarf #1. That's two people that got Dwarf #1. I know it can do more numbers than that, but I'm wondering why it keeps doing 1. It should be able to go right now all the way up to 60. You got Dwarf 1, somehow I already forgot, and you are a nearly legendary siege operator, which means right now I don't have a job for you as I have no siege weapons, but I will in the future. And this is Judy100. And I can spell 100. It's one with 5 billion zeros. Judy100. Give it a little bit. There we go. Surely that's been a little bit enough. Judy 100, the nearly legendary siege operator. Judy 100, you have a wife and one daughter. You pray to 4 different gods. They are Kadol, a male dwarf associated with trade and wealth. Anol, a male dwarf associated with fire, volcanoes, earth, and mountains. Oh no, a male dwarf, male human associated with forgiveness and mercy. I love oh no. Oh no, the god of forgiveness is the funniest shit. Nurmek, a male dwarf associated with fortresses. And your master who trained you, I guess, in siege operating was Bill Wervope. He's not on the map. Other than that, you have not yet made any friends because you weren't really generated with that much history. Judy 100 recently thought, I've been preying on trade because he was dejected, dwelling upon lack of decent meals for too long. Judy 100 is very slow to heal and totally clumsy. Judy 100 likes pyrolusite, rose gold, black diamond, gems, figurines, totems, water buffalo soda or water wallowing, giant stoats for ability to take down large prey in the sight of the flicker of earth. When possible, refers to consume brown bullhead, mango wine, dwarven syrup, single grain wheat flour, and winter melons. Not that summer shit. That summer shit's way too sweet. He absolutely detests bark scorpions. He has great intuition, but he has little patience, a poor memory, a poor kinesthetic sense, and lousy intellect. He dreams of raising a family someday, which is questionable because he has a family that he has raised. I'm just saying. There you go. We've had a few, we just haven't had any recently. We have had Forgotten Beasts. As a matter of fact, there's one down there right now, rampaging around. I think 2 or 3 of them generated in one of the caves and started slaughtering the other ones. Main issue we have though is if you look below us, we're too flat. This is ground level, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You definitely hit a cavern by now. Yep, you can barely see it. All right, I need to go back up. Wait, no. We hit a cavern by 12. Whatever. Fuck. Let me just count it again. I screwed this up. Got distracted. Ground level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 is the second one right here. So 19 is the second cavern. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 is another one. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 is, or maybe that one was up, but this is definitely another one. 29, and this is the Magma Sea, like 30 levels below. We're on like a very, very, very skinny map, or very flat world. Marianas Trench is nothing on our planet. So it kind of means that it's rather difficult to build anywhere, as everywhere below us is massive verticality, not horizontally. It's massive caves that are hard to secure, and they all seem to be filled with forgotten beasts of at least one variety. So kind of don't want to be going into them since they are all in one way, shape, or form filled with death and damnation. Microsoft Edge works best for an efficiency thing with Windows 10, but I value my privacy. Microsoft Edge, as we learned, is a horrible program and I hate it. Now, as Formal Blizzard mentioned in his stream after I assisted him, Formal Blizzard found a way to uninstall from his computer the idea of what an executable was. Like the very concept, which it meant that anytime you try to run an executable on his computer, it asked you, what program do you want to open this executable file? It's kind of hard to teach a computer to open up executable files without it understanding the concept of what executable files even are. And the Windows 10 is not designed in such a way for you to configure what opens executable files. There's no core thing that you can choose under the options. You can't find it under open by file type. They do not have .exe because it's supposed to be such a core idea. In order to fix it, we ended up having to correct things in his registry, which meant we ended up having to rename and configure, say, how command prompt works. We had to change it from command.exe to create the secondary file command.com, so on and so forth, using other file types to access his computer. The reason why I bring this up is we thought it was so weird is we had clicked a link and Microsoft Edge loaded. Microsoft Edge does not count as an executable according to Windows. It just is a state-based thing that runs. Now I know what you're saying, well, Microsoft Edge is supposed to be part of the operating system, so of course it is not an executable. Okay, then why is regedit an executable? Why is command prompt kind of an executable? Why? We had to do something weird to get the PowerShell to work. Like everything is apparently an executable in Windows, even things that you don't think are an executable according to how Windows works, except for Microsoft Edge. What the hell is Microsoft? Like, no, Microsoft Edge is creepy. It's like the new program, the new Windows update forces onto your computer. Hold on, is this the elves or the humans? I think that's the elves. What I want from you is steel. That's it. I want ammo and steel. Actually, bring me bodyware. I'll end up trading for all these. But mostly steel. Not stone, I want bars. Metal bars. I'll trade for your silver. And I'll trade for your steel. Thank you. Yeah, so it's not a program. Windows 10 doesn't consider it a program. I don't consider it a program. But the latest Windows 10 update introduces a thing called Windows Groups or Windows Meetup. You can't uninstall it. That's just a core part of the operating system now because they wanted to compete with Zoom. Why? No one's happy with Zoom. Nobody wants to do anything that requires the idea of Zoom. You're trying to, like, Windows is trying to do a competition in a market that doesn't make sense to be competing in. Nobody cares about Zoom or the entire market. Command prompt shouldn't be an X, but regedit makes sense. Windows has stuff that's 20 years old and they don't change old stuff for backwards compatibility. I want to argue on that. You're right, I agree with you. But what does and does not work annoys me. Basically, how does Edge work when the computer is bricked? Might be similar to offsite, like how you stream elements over Streamlabs. No, he just kind of ran to joys of ancient software. Edge is baked in as part of the UI. Yeah, how does it work? You just asked the question, RNG strategist, and didn't answer it. How does what work? Too true. Too many Windows 7 shit in Windows 10. Hello, Maz Kitten. So they have permanent bloatware. Yeah, Windows 10 has permanent bloatware. There's a ton of things you can't get rid of. Oh, are we on this subject? No, we're not quite on the subject, but someone brought up, we were talking about different browsers, and the subject reared itself because we were talking about how Microsoft Edge is weird. Took a sec, my brain could not remember Microsoft Edge again, even though we were just discussing it. So if the idea is that Microsoft Edge is more efficient on Windows 10, then I don't even think it would say it's more efficient. I'd say the entirety of Windows 10 is slower because they have Microsoft Edge baked into it. How does Edge work? Well, it's basically that. Someone basically said it themselves. Edge isn't a program. Edge is a window with a different screen. Like, hold on. Let me load up Edge. Technically, I could do what I'm about to do with... Does that actually still work? No, that doesn't still work. There is a way to access your own computer using Internet Explorers, internet browsers. But Edge is technically a window, like a folder window. Edge isn't a thing. It is not a separate entity to Windows Explorer. They've baked it all in together as the Explorer. Just Edge opens up the Edge-themed windows, basically. Because it's not a separate file. It's not a separate executable. It just is part of the browser. It's near as I can tell, the Explorer, which is asinine. Which means, no, my whole point of this is I don't think Edge is more efficient on Windows. I think Windows is less efficient on Edge, or because of Edge. You know, if it wasn't for hardware improving, like processor, memory, hard drives, computers are slower nowadays than they used to be. There is genuinely more lag, more input lag on modern day computers than old operating systems, because they've just been putting in so many fucking asinine features that nobody fucking needs, that there is a genuine measurable difference between responsiveness of old computers and new computers. It's just, we've overcome most of it just by having that much faster processor. So if the operating system is slow, it doesn't matter. In total, we're still faster. It's like whenever they upgrade the glass on the phone screens, like iPhone. Corning Gorilla? I forget what the company name is. Corning makes the Gorilla Glass. Why are you throwing a tantrum? Corning makes the Gorilla Glass. They keep making it better. They keep making it twice as strong. And every time they make it twice as strong, the phone company's like, oh, good. That means we only need to make it half as thick. So all the phone screens are supposed to be crack proof. They're supposed to be resistant to damage and damn near indestructible. But the phone companies keep having it. The only reason why they are as strong as they are is just the glass companies trying their damnedest to overcome the phone companies' idiocy. MAC address, whatever. Edge should not be required for the UI to work in a browser. MAC address Windows. Dragon Mando's decision to happen the most efficient way to make the UI that got introduced in 8. This was a byproduct of the worst Windows UI. Yeah, no improvement. A second note on that RNG, the computer I'm using was supposed to be an upgrade over the one I had before minus Windows 10. It was a lot slower and before I got an SSD for it. There's more bloat for sure. The problem with the phone screens is the more scratch resistant it is, the more brittle it has to be. No. I'm sorry. But no. It has to be more brittle for the same thickness. Like if it's an inch thick, extreme number, who would use a phone with an inch thick screen? Just bear with me. If it's an inch thick and it's like, golly gee, I can make this just as scratch resistant, but half as brittle, just as scratch resistant. That's a major improvement. What that means is the phone companies then say, oh, that means if you doubled or have the brittleness, then people are happy with the current brittleness. I can have the thickness of the screen and have the same brittleness. You know what I'm saying? Like, they kind of do, but they don't. It's only that brittle because it's so fucking thin. If they would just leave it with the old thickness, whenever the thing upgraded, yeah, it would be extremely brittle for its thickness, but it would be way less brittle than it used to be for the same thickness. Like, the brittality has been greatly reduced, but we're reducing the thickness in response to the reduction of brittality. I think that's a word. And they don't need to be doing that. What if it's cornstarch? That old thickness. Oh yeah. But no, like, no, I get what he's saying, but we keep making things to overcome that zero-sum game, and then the phone companies just drag us back to the same zero-sum game. Like, thanks. Now our phone is thinner and lighter than ever. It's like that stupid the one phone that everyone just immediately snapped in half. They're like, oh, look, it's so skinny. Oh, no, it broke. Why is phone broke? Oh, well, I have insurance. I have new phone. Oh, no, phone is broke again. Why did phone break? Notice how they haven't made a phone like that again? They never did that again, because everyone immediately made fun of that phone for being just way too ridiculously brittle. I've now got springs and pin parts everywhere. Why did you guys let me do that? Why have you done this to me? You've made my room a mess. Why is the calculator on? Where's the other half of this pin? Oh, the spring's stuck in there. Thank you, pin companies. Where's the back end? 'Twas not my phone, 'twas the calculator. Either one, any of them that have been broken. Any one of them that breaks way too easily. I wouldn't want a phone that weighs 10 pounds. It doesn't have to weigh 10 pounds. We have long since passed the the critical threshold of acceptable weights and pleasurable zones in your pocket of phone and size weight differentials. We've passed it. We don't need it to be doing what they're doing. So I can get why they want to reduce the weight. Why is phone break? Why did you literally toss your phone mask kit and it was an arbitrary number? But just get screen protectors. You broke phone, you had insurance? Your fault? You make it light enough it won't fall because it's light as air. Oh God, I was so far in the past. I'm paying North American, you buy phone insurance with phone packages. I never do. I have a 12-year-old phone. Pleasurable zone in your pocket. But if we leave the phone screen thick enough, it'll add 15 grams. Forget lighter than air travel, need lighter than air phones. But no, I saw one of these. Now, you could say for resistances, there was, when I was going through AIT, there was a phone that you could get on base that they were selling to the soldiers because it was military grade. It was rated for a military lifestyle, resistant to all forms of damage, rated at up to 20 meters of water depth. Could do this, that, so on and so forth. No joke, because I'm saying this because you brought the phone insurance. One of the people I was hanging out with bought one of these phones, didn't tell us that he had one of these phones. We're just walking like in the parking lot, and all of a sudden he randomly takes his phone and goes, and just spikes it into the ground and goes, boom, and it doesn't shatter, like doesn't go into pieces, it goes, oof, and it flies up in the air and maybe a little something came off, who knows. We're all like, the fuck are you doing? And he's like, don't worry guys, I got one of those military proof phones. And he goes and he grabs it, pushes the button, and it doesn't turn on. He broke it. He broke it immediately. Luckily he had insurance on it and he got a new phone. But he was like, yeah, he went in, he's like, your military phone broke. It's like, why would you throw it? They said it was resistant. But nowhere in their freaking marketing did it say immune to morons. Why would you spike your phone?
Ugh, changed my mind.
That's an old Samsung chat. Gen 1 Android. I can't wait to cheat on tests using my brain implant. What are they going to do? Confiscate it? Deep Rock Galactic is $21 right now. Is it worth it? I don't want to say yes, but I don't want to say no. It's a good game for a time. There is progression in the game, but every time I go back to Deep Rock Galactic to play it again, it never interests me for long enough to do much progression. Now that may just be me, that may just be my attention span, but I am the kind of person that will sit here for 8 hours straight and stream Dwarf Fortress. So rate that what you will. It's a good game, it is fun. I don't know how to evaluate how much entertainment it has though for you. It's far better in multiplayer, I will give it that. So if you don't know anyone who you'd be playing it with, I would keep that in mind, that either you're gonna have to be doing pugs or playing by yourself, and the game is easier and more entertaining when you're playing with other people. $5.12? What? It's the 5th of December. Small month year. I don't know why it's in that orientation, but it's been in that orientation forever and no one ever complained. So gonna be taking tests to get the brain implant. Oh, backwards. I like how that's your response to it. Oh, backwards. Not like, oh, international, or even, oh, European. It's, oh, backwards. America, America, all your ways are backwards. 'Cause we're the best, we're number one. You can't tell us otherwise. Oh, backwards. I just like how that's the first thing that comes to your mind to address the difference. Oh, backwards. Oh, that's awesome right there. Ever since having water resistant phones, I do feel the need to get insurance. A good case screen protector works just fine. I thought it was misreading at spring too. Yeah, currently Reb Mased December Reb Sim Mess D Eid Reb Meseed regular way the majority don't read the date. Large, medium, small makes more sense. YMD is the only way. Programmer, welcome to Stream Uru's room. Backwards, so American. At least it's not in metric. And we measure distance in football fields. Oh no, look at the time. It's 97 past 45. Welcome to Stream Eldritch. How you doing? All right, so working on the floor. Someone ordered a tomb way back when. I was supposed to be doing it. I swears. I'm gonna give him this first tomb right here. Just because he's dirty. All right. Red rum, red rum. There may also be how he weeps. Wait, what? Who weeps? I weep tears of excellence. Don't you forget it. Gabbro coffin. These might need to be left out for now. I smell something good cooking. My mom must have burnt dinner. Why is it good smelling if it's burnt? The pixel art snowflake turned into a double heart. Well, you know, sometimes when you smooth out a snowflake, sometimes when you smooth out a snowflake, you realize you're holding two human hearts. I mean, everyone does that. I'm always like, golly gee, I love winter. Go outside, you frolic in the snow, you make little snow angels, you come back inside, you start dusting the snow off yourself, and you're like, oh, what's this? Two human hearts. You know, if, not that I am, because I'm not, but if I am ever crazy, and I do one of those horrible things, none of you are ever allowed to be like, he was so normal, we never saw it coming. Because you would get arrested by the police for lying, because they would find this clip and be like, so you said Mr. Strategist was normal, you never saw this coming. No, we never saw it coming. You would care to explain why he was making jokes about finding human hearts in his jacket? I plead the fifth. When I smooth out a snowflake, I get water. Snowflake. My mom can't cook good food. Aw. Get Stouffer's dinner for your favorite special snowflakes. Doesn't matter. Snowflakes. It's so bad it makes them weep. Special snowflakes. I have an alibi. No, I had him muted. I never heard him say that. That never happened. Are they ever gonna build this or not? I think I saw someone hauling it. The question is, did I screw this up? Because you can you do rooms diagonally? Maybe. I feel like I definitely designed these rooms wrong. I don't remember how I designed them last time, but I think it worked a lot better last time. How is our walls doing? Diorite blocks. The blockiest block. This gets suspended? It did. It's gonna be forever. Man, I'm sure this looks sweet, maybe. The stone part definitely does. The wood part probably looks like different colors underneath Armok vision. Willing to bet that looks just nasty. Now I can make that on the inside, right? I can. So I do not need these two anymore. And I got to start filling in that entire thing. Let's work on the next one. He also hasn't mastered the art of stuffering. We have statues, not placed, I think. We do have a lot of statues. You know why? It's because you guys told me that the action cam was on and I don't have the other screen up anymore again. I told you, I can't multitask. I can't remember. Memories are hard and I am in fact a goldfish. Like I forgot how we had merchants. Are we trading with them? Hello merchants, I want the things. Or did I already trade with you? God, I hope not. Dwarven waterfalls. Now, do you guys get good thoughts from mist occasionally when you go through there? Like, cause it's generating mist. You're getting covered in water. I would think relieved being near a waterfall. All right. I was close to waterfall. I'm so relieved. Hey, a good thought a day keeps the madness at bay. Look at this. Look at the people getting happy. Look at the people. Ignore him. He's a Debbie Downer. He's a Debbie Downer. We're going to ignore him. Uh-oh, we're starting to overpressurize. We're overpressurizing. That's why I drained the water, was so I could stop it doing the pressure as I screwed this up again. If I was not inebriated, I would not appreciate the stream. I have a problem. Well, I'm also usually drinking, but usually water and coffee because I'm too poor to be an alcoholic. $10 gets you a case in Texas. Not good beer, but beer nonetheless. Let me guess. Pabst Blue Ribbon. I'll peg it. If I was inebriated, I'd be bawling my eyes out. Well, that's good. When I'm sober, I only listen to podcasts with conspiracy theories. Don't let my wall of booze lie to you. That's a wall of booze over more than a decade. Lone Star beer. Oh no, that's so sad, dude. I'm sorry. Do you need the internet hug? Do you need the? I can eat the camera. Is this what you want? I will give you. I will give you the internet love. Feel the hug. It's really the best way I can do it because I can't do. Oh no! I spoke while I was in front of the camera. Oh. You're not supposed to do that to a screen. Only morons do that. No! No, why am I dumb? I need a little cloth thing. Where's the camera? Oh, it cleared. What the hell? Slightly. I see some things on it. Oh, why did I do this? Why am I filled with the big dumb? I don't want to break the glass, but there's like a drop of spittle stuck on this. It needs elbow grease. Come on, pop off. All right, I think I fixed it. All right, now that we have fixed the big dumb. So my working theory was that you can't do a hug correctly over the internet. However, if you hug someone tightly, then you squeeze the breath out of them or you squeeze their head. So my thought was, I'll just block the camera. And now I have temporarily ruined it. This is why I get insurance on things. I am not a teetotaler. Why do people think just because I don't drink regularly does not mean I'm a teetotaler? Hold on. Now I've missed some chat. Please note your camera. Condolences. Misty Shane, you can Vaseline lens. Time to go sniff the chem again. Pleasant scent. That sounds suggestive. Traders are going, we need to convince them to do a drunk stream. I'm not a teetotaler. You really want drunk me touching your furries? I don't think we could deal with the amount of ranting. I like to see a bong in his hands, to be fair. 5 wooden splints completed. I love the range to see how that turns out. I love his rants are so animated. What did I miss? Probably need wiping anyways. He goobered up his camera. We bouncy cam. I feel bad for my dad though. I got the news at midnight and just sat there for 8 hours for anyone woke up. That is harsh. I want hugs for people who smell nice. People getting crunk in here. Well, I never. Welcome to stream Fuzzatron. I lulled at the and smirk. All right, we're back. What was going on while I was shit? Now I've got the chat in the thing, and I don't have the new, so I can see their requisition forms. Mel Gibson throwing the sword, I think, was completed. We never double checked on that. This is an exceptional Gabbro statue of a human. The item's rendition of the Shields of Chance, an image of a human and a longsword. The human is striking a triumphant pose. It's the best I can do for a Mel Gibson statue. Status complete. You wanted your tomb to have 2 statues of a hairman and cavies, with the hairman doing unspeakable things to the cavies. Okay, it does work that way. Assign this to Dragoman. Assign to Dragoman. Let us do the engraving on these 2 then, and build the statues of a hairman doing unspeakable thing to a cavie. There we go. Then we have Harold Beaver's insanity. I might not be able to do it. This is also one of the reasons why I didn't do yours earlier, is because I don't think I have it. New image, object. Actually, I can. A statue of a throne. It says there's an image of a throne, but it is a statue. Image of a throne. And an image of a table. Object. Yeah, no, those work. That's insane, but those work. All right, we'll let those get through. And then push-ups and everything else is complete so far. Process 5 plans completed. Probably time to do the push-ups, greet the people, and blah, blah, blah. No, we still got like 20 minutes. We're good. Also, who was it that to blame for going back to watch Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon Season 2+? Yeah, probably me. How do I... And also... And also... Where was it? Hold on. $18.39. There it is. I think that was just back gone though. All right. And then one last thing. I'm so sorry, everyone. Give me a little bit. What to do? I don't know how to do this otherwise, so I gotta actually open up the Twitch site. Bear with. How do you... I don't know how. Not what I'm trying to do. Where are you? All right, I think we're good. Am I intentionally provoking the elves by clear cutting the forest? No, I am not. It is a happenstance in the way of industry, and the elves need to suck it up. Actually, that's a good point. I just realized that we had the there was a point when there were no trees, so I just told him to cut down all the trees, and we stopped using the wood, but we've definitely been cutting down the trees, so we should probably stop cutting down the trees. Oh god, we have 5,664 logs. I guess we have wood now. We have been clear cutting the woods. Oh my fucking lord. Well, I'm sure the elves will be pleased. I recall making a dirty quip about the dragon girl before I knew what the fuck we were talking about. Statue of a throne. It's just a throne with a plinth on the bottom. There's still 5. Coca-Cola. Withdraw some site looking for things. You could just blacklist a word. No, I have 5 requests, not 5 statues. And actually, no, I have 4 requests. Statues are done. Unless you're talking about the push-ups, in which case, when the save happens, like when we save and we pause the recording, not the streaming, the recording, that's when we'll do it. Yeah, the push-ups. So this has been done. This is your tomb. Each of these says, it's an exceptional Gabbro statue of a hairman. The item's rendition of the strength of work, an image of a hairman in cavies. The hairman is raising the cavies. The cavies are screaming. The item was commissioned by the Torrid Oars, a local dwarven government. So that is complete. I have completed your request. think that's good. Close that. Now you never said where you wanted the statues, Harold Beaver. I think you're still here. You said that you wanted them next to each other, which, I mean, I'll give you that. That's technically saying where you want the statues, but it's also like using a pronoun in the middle of a sentence. Saying he, him, she, they, zer, whatever only makes sense if you've already mentioned what you're all talking about. I could put them together, but I still don't know where together they go, if that makes sense. I don't know where you are referencing with your chair and your table statue, other than they need to be together, wherever the together is. It's like a difference between tactical and strategic placement. I know they're in country, I just don't know where in country they are. All right, that's being built, that's being built. All right, all the sides. I did not delete it. First of all, one, even if I do, my options are accept and reject. Accept is me saying I've done it, which I've not accidentally accepted. And reject is me not doing it, but also giving you back the points. Strategic level command is the greatest thing. Nobody should ever question the higher ups. Higher ups know what's best for us all. Please don't take me out. All right, we're good. No. All right, let me fix this. I think maybe. I'm gonna take that away. We're gonna turn this back in. I think if I just build a wall there, and there, I should be good. The back area we can ignore. That'll save us some time. I'll take that out, put a wall there, and then take out these two. Actually, I can do all of it, and I won't cause a cave because the outer walls are around the corners. We're good. How many layers left on the hill for the castle? 2. There's as many layers. No, there's 2 more layers or my patience, whichever gives first. My initial design was around there being 5 layers, this being 1, or 5 countable walls. This is 1, this is 2, I'm working on the 3rd. So there should be 2 more layers after this, then a wall up, and inside there is a castle. However, my initial radius for the hill, it was so, I guess, unnecessarily large that the circle takes more time than I would have thought it was going to do. In the meantime, though, we have been making progress making steel. We haven't got an issue with that, and we've made some steel weapons. What do we still have for this? For these things, I have bars, 142 steel, 82 iron, 54 pig iron, 157 coke. So yeah, no, we're still doing pretty good on the steel. I am going to start making some steel armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna start with 10 mail shirts because they're light. Hashtag build the wall. Okay, and she's done unless I can find the laser pin. What? Oh, there's a part of the chat that I missed. It scrolled out of thing. Out of context, that just sounds crazy. Also, welcome everyone to the stream. I'm assuming everyone is aware, but if you were not aware, type in !Dwarf, DWARF, or Dwarf, DORF, so we can get one of the dwarves named after you. That way you too can requisition things for your dwarves or in their name. And also, regardless of what I'm streaming, even other games, you can use the exact same command and it'll be able to tell you if you're alive or not, because it is a multifaceted script. It does many things. Dog deserves, oh, when you were lurking. Dog deserves attention. She's being too good again. Didn't even come bug me to play, and she's laying in the doorway staring with a squeaky toy. Just did last because she had the zoomies. What do you mean lazy? And she's done unless I can find the laser bin. Why so lazy? Does be eventually able to request, why will the KV Shrine 2.0? I didn't know dogs could get the zoomies. I thought it was a cat only thing. Well, I assume everyone's meaning different things with this. The idea of what I'm thinking everyone's mentioning for zoomies, that the animal would find the need to run around and be active. That's basically every animal. It would not be particular to cats. However, cats, I think, are known for it more because they're hyper predators. Or no, they're predators, but they're hyper carnivores. Cats have it like hardwired in to be spazzing and running to get shit, whereas dogs essentially have it hardwired into, hey, there is a time to now be spazzing out and killing things, not just because I saw something moving. Basically what I'm saying is cats are frogs. Cats are frogs and fish aren't real. Yeah, lots of animals can get the zoomies. If you're just talking about like the idea of needing to run and be active, then that's basically every animal except for herbivores. Can an herbivore, because an herbivore is going to have a slower metabolism, isn't it? Is there a single herbivore with a fast metabolism? That's what I'm basing this off of, is metabolisms. Is there an herbivore with a fast metabolism? Now, we're not talking about like gazelle. That's not a fast metabolism. They can go fast. They have the ability to react to their prey and outrun. But that's still not a fast metabolism. Giraffes and elephants also get zoomies. Do they really? Pigeons aren't real, hashtag surveillance. By that logic, frogs are cats. I mean, have you ever seen a frog? It just sits there all day, taking plenty of naps, taking a couple snoozes throughout the day so it can get enough energy for its primary sleep. And if anything walks by remotely smaller than it, it just eats it. So yeah, frogs are cats. No, I'm an herbivore. I don't have the zoomies. Just a need to play. Dogs are persistent hunters like humans were, so they're more endurance-based, usually generally with many, yeah. Rabbits? Maybe? I know rabbits don't have fat, so they have to be active or else, because they can't store their energy. Like they literally, I don't think a rabbit can store energy, can it? No, I've seen a fat rabbit. I think they have the ability to, just wild ones don't. But no, a rabbit can be overstressed and died. Like, not really easily, but semi-easily. Really, you just have to measure how long it can go without water is essentially what I'm going to use as this metric. I don't actually know what counts as a fast or slow metabolism. Because turtles, definitely slow metabolism. Sloths, definitely slow metabolism. Rabbits, maybe. Gazelles, they burst, but I don't think they have fast metabolisms. Can a gazelle go a while without eating if it needs to? Or am I insane? Rabbits are not grazers, they are rodents. I like hairless frogs way more than I like hairless cats. I mean, yeah, I tend to not like hairy frogs because aren't usually hairy frogs poisonous, or like they force themselves to bleed or some nonsense crazy? I feel like they push their bones out through their skin. All right, guys, let's do a science lesson. Let's figure out what the hell is a fast or slow metabolism animal and rate that against whether or not that animal has the zoomies. Rabbits definitely have a high metabolism. Rabbits fuck too much to store fat, which is another thing. Rabbits just fuck too much to have extra fat in the wild. You're a super chill stoner like me, rabbits are snug. That's what I'm saying, like rabbits are snuggly. Like if you just have a rabbit in a cage, a rabbit will just sit in a cage. Like I don't think I've ever just seen a rabbit run to run. Water, I don't think matter action. It's more of a climate adaptation, not metabolism thing. That's how good their kidneys are at concentrating urine. You're thinking of a camel. Oh, gazelle, camel. I blame Crusader Kings. No, I'm sorry, not Crusader Kings, Hearts of Iron. They recently introduced camelry units, and I'm all about them camels. Pet rabbits are different than wild rabbits, very domesticated. Wait, frogs can have hair? Rabbits are gross. My sister had some. I've seen them run to run. I've never seen a rabbit run just for running. I've seen them run for, oh dear God, I'm about to die. I would like to not be the dead. If I do not run, pretty soon I will be in someone else's digestion. But I've never, like, I've had a pet rabbit before. And you know, like we would have it an outdoor thing, and it never just like ran around. It just hopped a little bit occasionally. Stop throwing a tantrum, Unib. Where are you, Unib? I'm about to boot your ass. You're not even a named dwarf. I have no reason to deal with you. It says you're socializing. Do you have friends? You have 3 friends that I really don't care about. If I go to your preferences, can I kick you out? Bye. That was the yellow one. Who's red? Sort by stress level. Oh, it's one of my artists. She's gonna take with her our chef. One of our chefs. How many chefs do we have? Two. So we'll need another chef. She's gonna take with her a chef and 2 children and a baby. Bye. Huzzah. No angry people. Do a reread. I need a new chef now though. Animal trainer, no such thing. You're a hauler. 3 artists, 2 blacksmiths. That means you're dire, whatever. I'm not getting stuck in this again right now. I need a new chef. Who is the best cooking out of the haulers? You? I'm gonna do roll. How about roll? Cook. Wade Master Game. You're a new Chef Boyardee. There we go. Now we have our 2 chefs still. And this dude got found dead randomly. Does anyone know what happened to Zugler? Is he fighting? Oh, he was fighting that carpenter who was temper tantruming. I didn't get rid of the dude fast enough. Oh well. Rabbits are gross. My sister had some. I've seen them run to run. The human is coming. Hide quick. Seen that more. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't know hairy frogs were a thing. It's their bones. Yeah. It looks like I look like a hairy frog. Good thing I don't cam because I don't pants. I don't want to know about that Dragoman. Yeah, hairy frogs have, this is what I was referencing. They have a defensive capability to break the bones in like their legs and shit and like push them through their skin as like a weird spiky claw thing like Wolverine. Not joking. They're insane. Something is just wrong with him. Camelids, camels, llamas, and alpacas are my favorite. I often daydream of being an alpaca farmer. Then I do it in Dwarf Fortress. I think Alapega and his entire family are alpaca farmers, aren't they? Alapega, I think, has a YouTube channel, or his brother does, where they farm alpacas. Found dead. Of course. Natural causes. No one's allowed to question this. Oh, wait, no, stop pumping. I keep forgetting this. Stop. I gotta fix this. I'm not even sure this is going to cause a fix. Really don't. I'm probably just overthinking this. Trying to apply a water pressure mechanic when there probably isn't one. I'm not addicted to water pressure. You're addicted to water pressure. Oh, that reminds me. I don't know how many of you are on the East Coast, but did everyone come through the hurricane fine? I know Formal Blizzard had connectivity issue. No, it wasn't Formal. Who was it? Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking of school. Some of my classmates had connectivity issue during the blizzard. Not blizzard, hurricane. I kind of had, like, I kept lagging out of class. It was the weirdest thing, but I wasn't too bad where I was. So I guess it was messing up a cable or something in the middle. But it hit a bit, I think, a bit south of me. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the weather. I didn't know a hurricane was coming until the teacher was like, oh, it's probably that hurricane. Is that fixed? Is that good? I think that's good. No, it's not me. It's fake news. I'm a real internet alpaca. Nothing to do with farming. Although I do live in the countryside. What? I'm just a goofball at positive experience at a local petting zoo as a child, and I think alpacas are exceptionally cute. Well, let me tell you the truth about alpacas. They're evil. As are any human-based variants. Pure evil. A lot of people are like Sauron. Sauron was a bad dude, but it wasn't Sauron. It was really a French alpaca. That is the end of the hour mark. So for those of you watching on the YouTube archive, thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you guys next time.